get my music. One time for the one time. Cheers. Open forum, open topic discussion. Happening back yet again. Wings, whiskey, and sports. Got Ryan Russell to my right.
What?
At this point in time, you gotta be better, man. I expect better of you now.
You're absolutely right.
Got John Gervais to my left, and now we got the producers playing in the background. George and Don on the ones and twos, and I'm Ernest Drummond, man. First and foremost, we want to thank you for joining us, man. You know how we like to get down. We're going to indulge in a little bit of libation. So we ask that you indulge in a little bit of libation because nobody likes to drink alone. Grab whatever libation you love. Take that libation, pour it into a cup, preferably a red cup. Raise that red cup into the air. One time for the one time. Cheers. How's everybody weekend, man? Good?
It's a good weekend.
I had fun.
Would you like to expound on I had fun?
I was outside.
We outside.
I was really outside.
How was your weekend, Ryan?
It was cool, man. I don't know,
You mumbling.
I was just trying to think like what I did. Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. Not much or nothing.
Nah. Chill.
Don George.
Had a great weekend with the kids. I think I did too. I can't remember.
I think I had a great weekend. Listen, that's when age starts creeping up.
You might as well just pull up a seat.
I told him to pull up a seat. We got an
It's
extra
too late
mic.
now. Now we can't.
It's not too late. It's never too late. I can slide to the left.
Don,
Mm-hmm.
would you like to let George sit
Produce so
there?
you can get a seat at the table for once?
Don?
Yeah, let's bring Don into the fold. If you watching and you want Don into the fold, man, give us a song. Let's go, Donald.
Come on.
You picked your beard out. You fresh to death. Let's go.
Yay!
Now, Darryl walks down the steps right now.
Hey, man, sometimes to be late is to be left, as they like to say.
But no WIP comments.
There you go.
All
WIP.
All WIP comments.
Don's gonna be all nervous. This is his first time in front of the camera. Yeah.
The headphones.
The headphones is on fire this time around, Bleach.
You got your AirPod in.
I know. If I take it out.
Oh,
Let's go with the audio.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is nice.
How you like it? No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I can pontificate.
First, before we start, real quick, as I've done the
You out here with TI words now at the table.
As I've done the last 3 weeks, I want to give a shout out to nephew Ian Smith closing out the season. Imhotep.
Yes, sir.
They took the big L. They took the big L against Father's Judge.
Judge
this
won
week.
states?
Yeah. Well, they didn't win states. They're going to championship. Up at Norristown High.
Shout out to the high.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing about Norristown High. It's barely any banners in that John. That John barren. That John had like a track from like 06.
Is that what you went to high school?
Yes.
I said, Don, I'm at your gym. He said, you see,
He was definitely on my phone.
He said, you see how we was cooking back in my day? I said, I don't see it.
The 90s.
Ain't no 90s banners in that John.
It's 90s. There's one from 93, 94, and I think 98.
They must be honest with you.
Well, I know 98 because I was there 98.
I'm gonna tell you this. My man was just there.
Yeah.
You probably didn't get the email. I think they took those Jones.
Yeah.
They took them down.
Them runner-up Jones don't stay up too long, bro.
Eastern Conference
bro, these high school basketball players is different, bro.
Yeah, dog.
It's a little different how it look, how it feel. You know what I'm saying? Hoopers, like we had hoopers back in our day, right?
It wasn't that was
we all had hoopers back in our day, right?
Pause.
It really came across to me like the dude who was the guy back in the day when we was younger is the whole team now. Like everybody on the team got that type of ability now. You know what I'm saying?
you.
Can I just
Trying to rebut?
I'm just going to rebut because you are going to watch one of the better programs.
Oh, true.
You go see some programs that are saying not the better programs.
Yeah.
You want to see the record? There's a guy.
You're going to see what you saw back. You're going to see what you saw back.
Fair.
There's a guy.
You're watching not magnet schools, but
Mhm.
you know, you're watching
basketball.
It's like the
program.
AAU of high school sports.
Oh, you did.
It's all them players.
I think Imhotep was missing their crowd though. So I've been to a lot of Imhotep games this year.
They got travel,
and yeah, they do travel. But you know, once you get past the city championship, you know what I'm saying, those high school students conk out a little bit. You know what I'm saying, it's a little different when you playing Father Judge and you hear, oh shit, sorry ass bitch every time they miss a free throw, and then when this game, the most you hear is me out there like, y'all got ref it fair now, ref. Now, ref, you gotta call it right. There's a little bit of different energy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, shout out to Father Judge. They definitely listen, they deserve to win. They deserve to win. They played the hell of a game. They got a little, I don't know. I wish Chris was here because he know all their names. That young one, number 44, who we probably won't be seeing him on the next level at some point in time. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
But moving right along, I want to start here. Get y'all thoughts on this. So over the weekend, there was a sighting or a spotting, shall we say?
I don't know. People would say spotting.
No people would say spotting. Okay,
wouldn't.
sighting.
Yeah,
Was that better? I was right the first time.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
there was a sighting, shall we say? Jaden Daniels
And Juju.
and Juju Watkins. Now, before we get to whether you like that pairing or not, let's talk about mom.
Surprise, surprise.
How mom, you know what I'm saying?
Hated.
Stepped in, you know what I'm saying? In between, said, I'm gonna take this here, spread y'all out a little bit. What's your thoughts on that?
Yo, what was the issue?
You don't
Like for the mom, like what was the issue?
So,
Who knows?
can I say this? Because I see where we're about to go. And let me just give what I think it was from a realistic standpoint.
Okay.
That's what I want to know.
I think that was her
what
scene originally.
realistically, what she was trying to do was prevent this. If they sit next to each other,
You can't sit next to each other.
Rumors.
it's all types of shit. Whether I don't think mom was hating. I
Yeah.
don't think mom was protecting the bag because Juju's
She got
got,
a
a
bag.
bag coming her way. Or she's already
He's
getting
already
a
getting
bag.
bad, yeah.
But
I mean,
now,
not
respectfully,
Yes.
Jaden Daniels' bag pause will be bigger.
It's different.
facts.
But, I don't think mom was hating. I think mom was protecting more brands.
I think her seat was already there, always there, and she just wasn't there originally.
But no, she did.
She wasn't sitting on the other
She
side of
pointed
him.
right in the camera and was like, "No, none of
But
that."
I mean, like, I think they
She
kind of
did
played.
She did
I
that.
know
Yeah.
that part, but
I think that even that
extended
At George,
I think that was like played up a little bit, like because they know when the camera's on them. I think it was
She
played up.
pointed right in the
camera.
camera.
like this, and he went right back to looking at
Yeah.
like a little kid.
I mean,
I think
it
there
played
was
up
a little bit of hate. I think all moms got a little bit of hate in them, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah,
Like-
but nothing.
But she has to hide it somehow.
Not like
it wasn't
serious, like,
anything
Egregious.
extra. It was nothing more than what any mom would do.
Yeah, she-
No.
you up here keying showing your teeth. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Let me step in.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I see what you're saying, but her doing what she did put an even bigger light on it.
I think it made it a joke. Like it made it.
Yeah,
It wasn't
now
anything. First
Now
of all,
people
yeah,
are
it's not
clowning.
to
crazy.
Jer's point, it was nothing egregious. Like
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
saying
yeah.
mom's a bad mom for it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because her intent.
I mean,
But the optics,
but that's what
the
moms do.
optics, because we don't know what the conversation was and what her motive was.
I just think it
The
was,
optics of her coming down and sitting down, like
Mhm.
abruptly like that, and then pointing in the camera. That was a little
Wow. So
embarrassing.
I just think it was a play up.
That
to
was
the,
embarrassing
to the
for
fact
him
of-
being an adult, a man.
Okay,
Hey man, we promote masculinity
I'm
on
not
this show.
saying
I ain't
I'm
hating
not
on what
saying
you
you're
saying.
wrong.
No, I agree with you.
I'm saying I don't think it's I think we're giving this a second and third and even fourth layer thinking that
for
it
sure.
does not fucking require.
Not that deep.
Because I'm pretty sure I didn't watch it, but I think what I saw originally was there's a clip with them sitting next to each other, and then mom comes down. So said clip gets on internet. Mom sees it get on internet and says, "Oh shit, I'm not like they gotta sit. You know what I mean? Like I gotta go down there. Like because then it's gonna be because God forbid either one of them doesn't perform right. Jaden Daniels has a long period of time before he has to get back on the field. But Juju plays probably tonight, tomorrow, or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she's in the midst of the tournament. They're gonna look for any reason to tear her down for any reason. So I don't really think. I mean, I'm here for the jokes, and that's cool. But I don't think Moms was hating. I actually think Moms was probably fucking protecting both parties at the same time.
Ultimately,
I don't know about that. I hear you on most of what you're saying, and she probably
her thought process was probably that.
But I don't.
That's not what ultimately happened.
She wasn't like, yo, let me go protect this sanctimonious brand. She was like, oh,
I don't like just be cool. And Mom,
I mean, true. It could be that. It could be 100% everything you're saying. It also could be I don't like the way she's smiling in my son's face.
And that's what
it could be that too.
If you jump in the comments, that's what it turned out to be.
I mean,
that's what
interested.
The comments, sir. The comments is WIP.
That's Juju.
Comments are. We are
interested
not going
in Jaden Daniels.
Is she?
I'm here for the drama.
I mean, nobody knows.
Is she what?
They could just be
interested
friends.
in Jaden Daniels.
They could.
The way she was, the way she was doing the hair flip.
Oh no, he sees
as a brand
a lot more diabolical, which is disrespectful. We're not doing it as my girl. That's my girl, Juju. Respect,
great player.
Respectfully,
Think she's on Juju? Yeah.
He looks like her type.
I agree. I agree.
They
Here's
look
the crazy
like
thing. You making that face as if there's some history.
I don't know.
Not being.
you know these young pretty girls.
Well, why would you make that joke?
They don't be
I know
wanting
basketball.
masculine men. They want.
If it was Andrew Reese, would you be making that face?
No, because I
Angel
know.
Reese.
Because I know.
Because Andrew Reese, what? Elaborate.
She a little bit more.
Angel Reese we've seen her interact.
Juju dated.
Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know that. So I'm wrong. So
a little bit.
So really, when I asked a question,
I don't like.
All I wanted was an answer.
I don't like your. I don't like your insinuation.
All I wanted was an answer. Who I just didn't know if she was interested in Jaden Daniels. That was my only question.
Oh yeah, no, she was.
What was your assumption though? Why was your assumption that
maybe that's not her type?
Yeah, y'all need to go look at the whole clip.
Maybe he likes. Maybe she likes dark skinned dudes.
Yeah, she do. With painted fingernails.
Jaden Daniels is like borderline dark skin, right? He's brown skin, but he's like a dark.
There's a.
All right, listen. Let's say there was a little chemistry there.
There was.
Why we gotta play this?
I don't know why we're doing
This is what I'm saying is,
do y'all like the pairing though? Just in itself, like
absolutely.
The two people, no.
But she like fucking 18, 19. This motherfucker's like
Juju 19 going on 20. He 20, 23 going on 20.
He's not 4 years older than her.
I don't like it.
She's 19 going on 20, and I'm not saying that.
That's not.
My thing is not. I'm not saying it's the age. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he is. She is 19 going on 20 or 18 going on 19. I don't know her age.
19. She's 19 and she turns 20. She'll turn 20 before
as
a minute old.
As a dad, I'm like, go daughter, go shoot your shot. He's a nice.
Yeah, she's 19.
He's a nice dude for her to court.
Awesome. She's 19. Mm-hmm. He's 24, 23, 24 because he played the extra year, right? He also is 12 months away from getting whatever. So I understand what you're saying, shoot the shot. He's fucking the man he's the man in fucking DC.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he about to be messy.
He does not need to have a 19-year-old girlfriend that lives fucking across the country.
And that's I don't like it. I don't like grown.
Maybe she not thinking long term.
It's age for me that would bother me as a father.
The question was asked.
I don't like that.
Wow.
I just think
as a parent,
24 and 19 is too far for me.
As a parent,
it's too far for me. I'm not saying that there's
first of all
conceptually anything wrong with it, but to me personally,
she went over
my
to
daughter. I'm not worried about any of that. I don't care who went over to who. I'm just saying, if my 19-year-old was talking to a 24-year-old, I'd be up. I wouldn't like that at all. Like that's not for me.
What if your 19-year-old is not your typical 19? She's older.
She's my 19-year-old. I don't give a fuck if she's 10.
Yeah, like I don't. I just wouldn't like it. Period. Like I just like that's too.
But like at 19 years old, what are you doing? How are you stopping it?
No one's saying.
I'm not saying I can stop it. I'm just saying I don't like it.
He doesn't like.
I don't like it. Like I just don't like it.
Asking us,
and now I'd say
we're saying
I might not punch a 19-year-old kid, but a 24-year-old man that walks in, I can knock his block off in the fucking front lawn. So I could stop. May not stop it. I'm going to feel better about this going forward if I knock his nose off in the front yard.
I mean, there's worse dudes.
Here's the thing. I'm
not saying he's a bad person. I'm talking about the age of anybody. I'm not. I came out of the equation.
I actually I like their vibes. I like the persons I think, at least the persons, two people I think they are, or the perception they give off. I think matches really well. So I like it. I mean, if it wasn't happening, I get age.
I don't know these,
but now that Jerv and Ryan have brought this up,
how it's been presented,
maybe mom
might not know them.
Maybe mom stepped in because of the age gap.
Well, I doubt mom.
I doubt it too, but just giving her the benefit of doubt.
She already came out in interviews and said nobody's going to date her son.
Oh yeah, it is what it is. It was wild. It was wild. Mom was wild.
That might be her just leaning into it.
Yeah.
Give her but no, I like it. Whether it happens or not is not up to us.
So she thinks in a world, a man is not going to have needs and want to shoot his shot.
Whoa. See, this is
you taking a little too far.
I'm talking about the mom. She just said.
I think moms just always protect their
Put her back on that chair.
Huh?
Put her back on the chair.
Yo, mom is going to, every time my man is out in the club,
that's not.
Mom's going to be like,
it's just
out the chair.
I just since we're here, I know that we're gonna how they say pull the curtain back. I know one of the things that you gentlemen love the most is the interaction that happens post camera, right?
You're gonna get a lot of that.
You love that, right? You guys are seeing it for because what the fuck is he talking about? He's definitely not talking about what the fuck we started talking about. But if you were talking on a one-off conversation and you guys didn't have witnesses, this man would have you think you're going fucking crazy. I just want you to know.
That's a fact.
All right, let's
we're talking about the mom, man.
Let us.
Yeah, you weren't.
You were talking about
the mom. You started. I get. Okay, because the mom was in that.
I think we tabled this, guys.
No, it is.
We table it.
We were just talking.
You're the one that brought it up.
Yeah, agenda. That's cool.
Transition, sir.
Let's transition. Let's jump to the NBA. I throw this topic to you.
Who in the NBA could?
Who's Juju citing the NBA? Would Jaden Daniels' mom sit next to?
That's a question. She says nobody. So, Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets. Is Jimmy Butler? I saw this topic thrown out on a few podcasts, and I kind of stole it, jacked it. Not gonna give them credit for bringing up the topic. I'm saying, gonna act like we did it ourselves.
Swag, stole it.
Is Jimmy Butler the best player Stephen Curry's ever played with? You breathe, Jeremy. You get so offended when you don't. Jeremy gets so offended when you bring up a topic that he just don't. I'm not saying Kevin Durant. Well, I mean, okay.
And so this, let me be clear why I get this way. Because I know you are doing these fucking astronomical topics to get someone upset, mainly me, because you are fully prepared and have a fully prepared argument on why you think, even though deep down you know that Kevin Durant is damn near one of the fucking top, whatever number you feel comfortable.
Or you can just say no, Dirk. It's like sometimes it don't take a deep analysis. Sometimes the answer is no, and then
I see my man's over there, so I'm going to say no, and I'm going to let y'all.
And then I might say something like, "Well, what if we take Kevin Durant off out of the equation? Is he then?" to make it more spicy.
I said no to was my answer, and I'm passing the question over to you.
I would say Kevin, Jimmy, Clay, then Draymond.
Interesting. Ryan, where do you fall on this?
I kept it same.
I like it.
No.
If you had to do it down, then rank them, where would you put it?
So I'm taking Durant out.
No. Let's keep counting, but you rank his best teammates. Where would you put Jimmy at?
Third.
Behind
Durant and Clay.
So
You think Clay is better than Jimmy Butler?
I think Clay and Curry's compliments were better than Clay and Jimmy's compliments as a duo. Yes.
I would probably go same as Ryan. I think people forget. I mean, I think the logical or we're now thought on it is going to be, well, Jimmy is this ultimate two-way player, but before Clay got injured, Clay was the ultimate two-way player. So I think they meshed well. Clay injury took a step back, and people like to forget who Clay was prior to the injury. But yeah, I would probably, and it's crazy that we got Draymond last. Jerry might disagree with that, but I would agree with you, right? I think he would be third on. I think he would be third on that list.
Do you think?
What's the Bull 6 man of the year? Who was his name?
Andrew Wiggins, not Andrew Wiggins. Six man of the year. You talking
Andre Iguodala?
No, he's not better than Draymond.
No,
He had a
year.
like a few games in the finals that, but like I don't know if I would say like he was anything of like crazy note.
Jared, where you got him, man? Where would you participate? He said no, which we're not saying you're wrong. Now I'm asking you to then rank said teammates.
Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson. This nigga's playing with Jimmy Butler like fucking games. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, yo?
It's just a conversation.
I tried my heart. I said no, and I brought it back this way. Now I'm giving you my real.
Well, you could just put
because you got good analysis. And maybe we just
12 fucking games.
So you got in fourth then. Just say you got in fourth.
Can I at least see what fucking happens this season?
Why are you so offended is the question. That's what I didn't understand. Why are you so offended at the question? It's a question.
Because it's
you either can say yeah, you can say no.
We are answering your question.
We are in March. There's not much to talk about.
Yes, there is. It's called the fucking NCAA tournament.
We're gonna get to that.
But to play your hypothetical,
thank you.
No, dog. Like he's fucking played 13 games when these motherfuckers fucking Draymond Green. Has Jimmy Butler ever been on the Olympic team?
No, but he turned it down last year. So
I also heard Drake turned down the Super Bowl, but I ain't seen no fucking proof that Jimmy Butler turned it down. Okay, everybody can say they turned it down, but did you really turn it down?
All right, I'm not
fair.
But here you go, fine, whatever. Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson. So, because I don't feel like arguing, I'm going to say you all said Jimmy Butler was third. Jimmy Butler's third, and then we all agreed Draymond's four.
No, you don't have to.
No, Draymond's four. I agree. You guys
I've never seen.
You guys are so fucking spot on with your analysis. It's so like yo. You
honestly, thank you.
Yeah, hey man, you guys are fucking awesome.
I'd agree.
Light skin.
You said somebody acting light skin. Is that what you said?
I did say that.
Oh, that's what it sounded like.
Go ahead. Next topic.
You're on the camera now. You can't. There ain't no whisper.
Yeah, you can whisper. You're not in the background no more. Shots have been fired.
You can't whisper over
Let's jump from the NBA to March Madness. Since Jerry's had such an attitude every other time.
NBA. No, I gave an NBA.
I don't want to talk.
I gave an NBA topic.
I'm sorry. He wants to talk about.
It's actually something that's actually trending.
So I'll let
right
you.
now.
I will let you. No. I want Jerry introduce the topic because I do want to talk about it.
So, do you want to say something?
No, I was going to say you did have a topic that you wanted to add.
Yeah. We established that part.
Yeah.
But
I didn't say anything. He asked me a question.
It's me, Ryan.
I didn't say anything. He asked me a question.
Yo, I like this. This shit is interesting.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Gilbert Arenas basically said
On Gil's Arena
on his podcast on his show. I think it was according to Chat GPT.
According to Chat GPT.
Well, basically, whatever the case may be, Gil backed it up and said that he believes that Paul George would be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I pulled a U move. I said, let's talk about this because I know for a fact that you're going to go off your lid when you hear people say that Paul George is absolutely a fucking first ballot Hall of Famer. Now,
so I can't. I mean, I can't. I don't know how anybody, unless you just like Paul George, wholeheartedly agrees with him being a first ballot Hall of Famer, possibly. You know what I'm saying? But there's players in the stratosphere out there like Rip Hamilton, people of that ilk who aren't in the Hall of Fame. So you can't tell me Paul George, who I think Paul George at one point in time had first ballot Hall of Fame trajectory.
he had that also.
When he was in Indiana. Okay. But I mean, since he's left Indiana, he's been the second, third option on a team, and always injured, and it's a lot that goes with it. Like, is he a first ballot Hall of Fame talent? Possibly, but his career doesn't warrant a first ballot Hall of Fame, in my opinion.
Where'd it go? I'm sorry. 9-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA. What's this right here? 2018-19. It's not letting me click on it because I have terrible service. I'm sorry. Here we go. 9-time All-Star, 6-time NBA, All-Rookie team, 4-time All-Defensive team, 2018-19 Steals champ, and no one cares. I mean, 2012-13 Most Improved Player.
Yeah, and he's been the second option.
What I'm saying, like, so if we're saying like all that happened pre-2020, 5 years out, he's none of those things. First ballot, I think, is a stretch. I don't know if
I agree with all these topics.
I don't know if he gets in. Points. I don't know if he gets in the Hall of Fame. With that and not doing anything.
No ring.
Post-recent or not post. The word is like
postseason.
Yeah, don't correct my word.
Recent.
Just say recently.
Like,
let's keep the same energy, my guy. You've been a wordsmith every time somebody else is on the mic, but when it comes to you, you just say things. Let's stop that.
I just like it. Like you're judged on the recent accolades too. If he left tomorrow, I don't think so. I think all of those things get forgotten. We will say, "Oh yeah, Paul George was good. Like in his time, in his prime, he was really good. He was on the verge of great." And then we don't talk about him anymore.
Yeah, I think if Paul George gets traded and goes to another team and has an emergence of somewhat of what he used to be, then hands down he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. But right now, with like what Ryan was saying, with his best years being so far behind and forgotten, I don't know if it'll be first ballot.
First ballot is that's high.
Right now, he's 72nd in all time in points. When he's all said and done, he'll probably be. If I'm projecting that, he'll probably be top. He could probably get the top 50. Maybe he could probably get the top 50, but top 60. Right. With that being said, people behind him that are in the hall would be Isaiah Thomas, Bob McAdoo, Mark Aguirre, Rick Barry, Tracy McGrady, Doc,
different
Chris
players,
Mullin,
all different players, all different players that you couldn't say they had. Or
I'm not saying that that's not.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is that that's just he's going to be in a top whatever players that have scored in the game. I'm not going to look up rebounds.
No, I
and
get
all
what you're
that.
saying.
So my point is that I think that he's one of those guys that, like, I think it was you that said it. Like, it's either you like Paul George or you don't. I'm not really the biggest Paul George fan. I think I recognize how nice he was at one point in time. And
respect him.
I think that where he's at now, like, isn't, it's the sad part of watching anyone play basketball that plays for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And Father Time, unless you're LeBron James, Father Time just catches up to you. Right. So, like, where he's at now, like, I can't really hold that against him because, I mean, 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure, he was doing all right in LA. So it's not like we're like 10 years removed from, like, or like 5 years removed from.
Do you think he should just retire? Do you think him putting on these extra years is hurting his legacy?
No.
I think what hurt Paul George really hasn't been Paul George since his first major injury when
people think what they think about Paul George. Like he's what you said. You either like Paul George or you don't. But
it's also marred with availability, right? Like Paul George has always been the guy who's a half a season player. Like for the last couple years, right? Like he doesn't make it through, like, and it doesn't show up in the playoffs. Like that's his legacy. Like, he's a hell of a player, hell of a talent. Stat wise, can fill up a sheet probably better than a lot of people. Two-way player, he has the talent to be first ballot. But let me throw just more towards you. Like, throw some names that you tell me if you think he's better than anything. Like Joe Johnson.
You asking me better NBA, like NBA career, or do I think who's better? Well, I mean,
and they prime.
You hit. That's one of my guys, Joe Johnson. But I think Paul George has had a better NBA career than Joe Johnson.
I don't think so. I think Joe Johnson was the guy. Joe Johnson was on terrible teams, but he was always the guy.
I disagree.
Like when was he not the guy?
I asked you, when was he the guy?
When he was. What do you mean?
Atlanta. Okay, I'll give you Atlanta for about a year.
No, more than a year in Atlanta.
Nah, because Atlanta wasn't as. Hear me out, bro. Atlanta was one of those teams that was put together very similar to like those Pistons teams where you can tell me who you think the guy was, but it was a team. Like there was no really, I'm the dominant, I'm the alpha male. Nobody else. I'm the guy that gets 30 shots or 29 shots a game. That's not what it was in Atlanta.
True, but the team that core that made the playoffs 4 or 5 years. The run was Joe Johnson, Jeff Teague, and Josh Smith. Like he was the guy for a 5-6 year period. He was the guy in Atlanta.
Okay.
He's still the guy. Derrick Rose.
Nah. Derrick Rose won MVP. No,
he's not in the Hall of Fame. Chris Webber.
Derrick's not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Okay, time out.
Time out.
But he's going to
be first ballot.
I'm playing this game with you. Derrick Rose fucking retired at the start of this season. He cannot be in the Hall of Fame
for 5 years.
So we're not going to do that. He just retired less than 365 days ago, bro. He's not fucking. Come on, bro.
Okay.
And
Chris Webber.
Did I make
Chris Webber, not Hall.
Paul George is better than Chris Webber.
Disagree.
No.
What the?
So Paul George.
You don't think Paul
George is not better than Chris Webber, but I think Chris Webber is not in the Hall. Chris Webber is.
He's now inducted, but it took 5 years. We said first ballot. You slamming the table for it.
You just asked me who's better.
I said
I didn't know.
It was two questions.
Why? I said he's the first. You said first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh, you asked me who was better, but okay.
But that was the most recent question.
I got you. Go ahead.
So Chris Webber, first ballot Hall.
So my point still stands. Chris Webber. I think Chris Webber, talent-wise, was first ballot. Chris Webber was not a first ballot Hall of Famer because of all the shit that was surrounding Chris Webber and all the shit that happened in Michigan. So Chris Webber is
It's a wash.
That's a wash to me. I know you always just disagree.
I disagree that Michigan held him back. I think Chris Webber just wasn't.
It's not you.
But his early years in the league.
No, but it's exactly what he just said. It's Michigan. It's the politics that happen. The same way that North Carolina, when we eventually talk about college basketball, the only shit going on, the same way North Carolina has people on the board that gets them in the tournament every year. I'm pretty sure there's people that come on, bro. We're not going to do that. We're not going to act like that's not why.
Chauncey Billups.
Paul George is a better basketball player, but Chauncey Billups has a better resume to have.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter's a better basketball player.
Oh yeah.
What?
No, man.
Vince is not.
I feel like I lost.
Vince got
point
passed
in this.
over. Has it been 5 years?
My point.
No. I feel like I lost the earnest point in asking these questions.
Wait.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Your point was just to ask
I'm
the
saying, I just said
Vince Carter got passed over.
Let me clarify for you.
Vince
I'm
Carter
just saying, like,
also-
I said, did
Vince
you have a
Carter
point
was
in
first-
asking?
Vince Carter was first ballot Hall of Fame.
What happened?
I don't know. He just asked about Vince Carter.
Vince Carter was not first ballot Hall of Fame.
That's what I'm
What are you
asking
talking
you.
about?
Wait, Vince Carter got in the first time.
No, he didn't.
Are you guys sure?
I'm looking at the list.
What
I'm
happened?
sure Vince Carter. I got whatever you want. Fuck that list. You're not looking at NBA.com.
What did it happen already, or is it this
He
year?
just got in.
Yeah,
He just got
He
in.
just did like the crazy speech and shit.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, he's in the
He's
Hall
a
of
for
Fame.
sure first
He's in
ballot.
the Hall of Fame.
But I'm tripping. Now
I was confused. When I was like, wait, I know he's in the Hall of Fame.
No, that's what I'm saying here. Like, that's wow. If he didn't,
ChatGPT. Fuck.
all right,
You're right.
Hey, you know what?
Jibbita.
Oh,
The
wait.
Jibbita get you?
are you right into the next segment?
Yeah.
You Darryl Morey right now.
Yeah, Darryl Morey, shit out of this thing. It's the easiest way to go.
Until it shows you it's wrong.
Do we like that though?
Do we like?
No, because fucking ChatGPT can tell you that Vince Carter wasn't a fucking first ballot Hall of Famer, and you're going to sit up here and argue with me like I didn't just see the fucker have an emotional
it's-
speech like 4 months ago.
But that's the free version.
it's
Do we
all-
like
it's-
Darryl
no, no,
Morey?
no.
Darryl Morey definitely using the paid
It's all
version.
about the prompt. I wrote the prompt right.
Darryl Morey using the free joint or the paid joint. Are we okay with that? Is that
Right in it.
Nah,
It's
I
already-
think Morey's definitely. I think
If
he's
you look at the
definitely
ticker-
paying
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
They got the premium package.
You got the premium
Who,
package.
Darryl Morey?
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
Well, he need to get the maybe he need to use the free package then, because the one he got ain't worth.
Wasted money.
I'm mad he soiled AI's name by saying he used them. Because this motherfucker has been doing all the wrong shit.
I think
It's a weird thing.
I think a lot of GMs and people. I've been saying this for years, right? Because a lot of times you'll get an argument like when we're talking about basketball as fans, you get an argument like, "Yo, this GM trash." Well, if you knew better than him, you would be the GM, right?
Yeah, but
I
he
think,
probably
actually
do.
think GM a lot of times, not like coaching, not like playing. I think a lot of people could do a GM job because a lot of times, what the number one thing it takes is common sense. You know when Howie
picking
became
players.
great. You know when Howie became great.
Not with the budgets and all of that.
Because first of all, unfortunately, I understand the caveat, like the stipulation you're trying to put on it. That's just part of the fucking job.
Yeah, I know.
So the budget
That's what I'm saying,
shit,
like, yeah.
that's part of
They
the job.
always got a
So,
guy. They
okay,
always
cool.
got a guy.
Cool. They got a
Give
guy.
me a guy to do the numbers.
I'm not gonna, because I know Earn's probably batting like 99.9% with all the shit that he says the team should do. So I'm just gonna talk to you because I feel like you probably will say that you're not batting that high of a percentage. We as fans love to fucking say how anyone can do a fucking job because we love to talk. Hold up, bro. I'm talking to Dom. I even talking.
And we got
to you.
hindsight.
I'm look. You
Go ahead, keep talking.
You didn't fucking called. Oh man, remember this rookie boy? You was right about that motherfucker, but you don't talk about the fucking 89 other motherfuckers that you didn't said the Eagles or the Sixers or whoever should have got,
picked
myself included.
Jalen Mills.
I said we should have traded for fucking Russell Wilson.
Mm.
Here you go. Boy, am I glad I'm not the fucking GM. But so no, like I'm not saying it's as complicated as people make it out to be, but it's not as simple as you're making it out to be, which is all you gotta do is have common sense. Because
I think if you have common sense, you have
your eye test. You strike me as someone that might go off the eye test. Your eye test is
so Joe.
that's not a bad thing, bro. Because me personally, I respect the eye test more than anything in people's analysis when it comes to players, because I don't want to go off stats because numbers don't always fucking tell you the truth, right? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like giving you that credit, the eye test still is going to be wrong more times than not because like you don't know all the not you specifically, but we as fans, you don't know all the tiny minute things that you need to look at, like to see certain things in players.
But so wait, to your point, you have a very good point. But all the things you just said, I don't think Darryl Morey got that either. I don't think he has that.
That's
I
the
think
whole
100%, 100% right now.
No,
Listen, hear me out.
I
think right now,
I'm just saying.
I think right now, you two would make a better GM than Darryl Morey.
No,
I do.
I wouldn't make.
I don't think. I think Darryl
there's
Morey.
I think Darryl Morey is a
common sense.
horrible GM.
And he's always like
He can't assess
I don't
talent.
think he's a. I disagree. I don't think he's a horrible GM, and I don't think he can't assess talent. I think what he is a person that has one way of trying to do things, and he's stubborn, and he refuses to realize that his way can only get you but so far.
Okay.
So he's not a outside of this one fucking year that we're in right here.
He's been bad since he got here, bro.
Outside of this 1 year that we're in right here, the records of the teams that he's overseen are pretty much stellar records for the most part. So it's not like he's a terrible GM. He may be a GM that lacks the foresight or the capability to get a team to the promised land, but he's still he's a GM that consistently gets talent on his teams, or has teams that have talent, however you want to say, he gets the players that will consistently win 45 to 56, 60-ish games.
Can I rebut that? So in all of my knowledge of Darryl Morey picks the most popular player to follow. It's not like Darryl Morey finds a diamond in the rough. He rode the back of James Harden, right? And then when he came to Philadelphia, that's what he did. He reached back and got somebody he already knew. It wasn't he had to be smart to see James Harden was an asset. So that's who he brought. So he automatically goes to the known assets. He's not finding diamonds in the roughs like Howie Roseman and some of these other great GMs.
You're saying,
so that's what I'm saying.
But I don't
you
think
two could be also great GMs,
but I don't
like Darryl Morey.
But I don't think that
because you know talent.
What I think that Darryl Morey's been trying to do is define a culture and picking up these
already established players,
veteran retreads, is part of that, and it hasn't worked. So I think that he's failing there.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm like,
what new talent?
I don't love it, but like I see where that's where I think is trying, like is part of it.
I mean,
I don't know.
He doesn't bring new talent. He doesn't find new talent.
So in one calendar year he's added, and I'm one. Let me be clear. I think Darryl Morey. I don't call for anyone to lose their job, but Darryl Morey should not be the GM for the.
Sometimes you guys.
We all agree.
So let me be.
We
clear.
all
I'm
agree.
not up here saying that I want Darryl Morey because I know some people can turn this into me saying, "Oh, I was for Darryl Morey." And I'm not. I just don't think he's.
Do you think he should be fired?
That's where I'm kind of thinking.
Come June.
So I just said I don't think Darryl Morey should be the GM of the Philadelphia 76ers. Okay, but he has found like young talent.
Oh.
Like he just drafted McCain last year, and he did pull off He did pull off a trade that brought Grimes in, who looks like he's young talent.
But do you think he found that, or do you think one of his subordinates?
I think that him as the GM has a system set up that brought in these guys.
Yeah. So is it the system or is it general manager?
No, wait, ultimately, he's general manager.
He's a general manager. You know, you can tell he's not going to these games.
Here's my point.
Make your point.
I'm sorry, here's my point when I say things like I think a lot of people could do a lot better job. I'm talking about if you give me the same structure, you give me unbalanced level of scouts. You give me somebody whose job is just to know the cap in numbers, and you give me the same resources, could I do just as good of a job as Darryl Morey?
Yes.
Yeah, I could.
You know do you think that? So, I don't think I could. No. You think Howie Roseman is just doing this solo dolo?
No, I don't think Howie Roseman.
I'm just asking the question to the point that you were talking about. You were saying, I know you respect him as a GM, and Darryl Morey's got a team. He's got subordinates doing.
I actually believe. Here's my take on Howie. Here's my take on Howie.
Go ahead.
Howie wasn't great until he started doing things that just made common sense. oh, I got a high draft pick. Let me draft somebody who people say is a high draft pick guy. And
how he's good at was how he's good at.
Whiteside. Like things like that. Like sometimes, let me not draft the guy who tore every ligament in his leg because I wanted to get ahead of the draft. Like it don't make sense.
I'm gonna let him go.
I just want to run it back to what you said, which is, with all due respect to you, like I'm not coming at your neck. I'm no stretch of imagination, bro. I don't believe that you have this eye for fucking like seeing talent. I don't think he does either. So I mean he does. I mean he I mean the motherfucker like it's not like he's not acquiring ass niggas. He fucked up with Paul George.
He's acquiring a lot of ass niggas.
He's not acquiring a lot of ass niggas. He's
We were going through a thing.
No, but what I'm saying is he's brought what we know we're getting. We knew he was going to bring James Harden because he had a relationship with
the James Harden shit. First of all, we didn't know he was going to bring James Harden shit. All the shit unfolded and it led up to be that. Right?
And we knew that's who he was going to go after because he had a prior relationship with him. We knew that. We knew that. Me and you had conversations, and you said Darryl Morey's going to take over the ship, and he's going to go get James Harden.
Bro, I'm not saying that we had those conversations after the Ben Simmons shit happens, and it's clear that they're trying to trade him, and then it's also being told to us, James Harden's on the last year of his deal.
And if it works, it's great. But it takes a different trajectory.
What I'm saying to you is that it's not like the motherfucker got here and said, "Hey man, in these somehow, some way in these 3 years, I'm getting James Harden." That's not what happened.
But what is all right? So like, my question
that you're speculating.
My point is,
I think he did.
James Harden was still on the contract.
I mean, I was like, no, I'm saying we're both speculating.
I get what
you're speculating.
My point is, I don't see Howie Roseman as like some great basketball mind. Honestly,
Howie Roseman plays football.
Darryl Morey, right? So my point is this, right? I don't think he's done a good job, and I think there's a lot of people that cannot do a good job.
I need to
expound on my point. That's my point. Like,
I'm not saying I don't.
And you might not.
I just don't think the common man is what I'm saying can just come in there and do what Darryl Morey.
I think he is the common man. I think he's doing the job like a common man.
Comment. I don't think what I said by saying you two are common people. You have a different level of knowledge.
My nigga.
I know you think that. I know you think that.
I'm not. Thank you, but I'm common in this. You know the circles.
No,
but fucking, I'm common as fucking them, and I'm actually shut the fuck up and don't say nothing, bull, because these niggas talk, and I'm like, fuck, on some real shit. Would you consider? Not even trying to be disrespectful. Would you consider me someone that you would at least respect my opinion, whether you agree with it or not in basketball?
Yeah. He said yes. He said yes. He said yes.
What just happened?
He said yes. No, because I want to hear his point.
Are you on a delay?
He wasn't expecting you. He wasn't expecting you to say yes.
I wouldn't actually debate with somebody who I didn't respect.
Exactly. No.
And you picked the wedding dress or something.
He's getting in.
And I'm saying yes.
As I was forming my question to you, you could tell that I was actually expecting.
No, I'm not fucking leaving.
What I'm saying is that you think that, and I feel the same way talking to you. I respect your basketball opinion. When I'm around niggas that are associated with the league, that cover the league, that played or whatever the case may be, these motherfuckers talk, and that shit is like fucking brain surgery to me because I'm like, how the fuck do y'all see all this shit? So what I'm saying is that I will agree with you that Darryl Morey is not. He should go. Mm-hmm. I just don't agree that the common man, to Don's point, whatever you consider a you or me to be, I don't think we can just come in there with the same resources and be effective. I just don't.
So my point is, the resources that you just spoke of is the difference. Because they have those resources that y'all don't have. But if you guys didn't have your jobs, the responsibilities you have, and you could just devote your time to do the job that he's doing, I think that you could be far superior than the Darryl Morey. So my thing is, Darryl Morey is listening to
me to agree with that, but I agree. If we had the same resources,
if y'all had the same resources,
I think
so
just as
Darryl Morey, what Darryl Morey does,
You have a guy that gets coffee for $200K a year right here.
yeah, and he's listening to people. He's not assessing what the people are saying to him. He's just taking them for face value. He says this person is good. We should bring him here. That's what we're doing.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
That's cool. You don't have to agree.
I can't argue
that's the vibe that he's giving off to me. That Darryl Morey isn't making in these decisions. He's just standing up for him.
No, he's making.
But he using AI.
No,
so he's using it to help.
He's
him
making the
decision.
decision because this is what his subordinates are telling him is the best decision to make.
That's right. I don't want to belabor it. I think we're all in different areas of this, and that's fine for us to disagree.
I like it when we disagree.
Let's keep going with the NBA.
It makes a better
I want to
show.
get Jerv's topic on this, so because this is a rephrasing of.
That's my nigga down.
I'm on a roll, nigga.
Oh, you got time?
No.
Oh, are you? I was saying.
No, I'm ready. I'm locked in. Let's go. I'm waiting.
Nigga, did you growl at me?
I'm growling.
Yeah.
All that. Read the next topic.
This is your last time at this table.
I like it, though. I like this.
Let's go.
This is your last time at this
Let's
table.
go.
I'm standing on business.
We
You
stand
will
on
never
business.
be back.
Oh man,
Gilbert Arenas topics.
We've
You're
been
never
doing a lot of
coming back.
Gilbert Arenas topics today, right? So we got another Gilbert Arenas topic, and it goes like this. A lot of people always want to compare Michael, and he's gonna breathe hard as soon as I say Michael and LeBron because he hates this topic, right? But it's the rephrasing of it. Gilbert Arenas said the only reason Michael Jordan is even still relevant is because people want to compare him to LeBron.
Bullshit. I call bullshit.
You gonna elaborate? Or you just
I can. So
Yes, I will.
it's not just because of LeBron James. Whoever the best player in the league would have been, if we remove LeBron James, whoever that best person in the league was going to get paired to Michael Jordan. Point blank period.
I mean, no,
Okay.
but excuse me, not no. I disagree. We would never compare Joker to Michael Jordan because it hasn't happened.
Did we compare Kobe? Did we compare Kobe?
I don't
So before LeBron
think
James,
that was Ernst's question. I don't think that was Ernst's
we
question.
did. So after Mike was diminishing,
man.
after Mike was diminishing, we compared Kobe.
Yeah.
Then LeBron. I've heard what was the bull?
Well,
Baby Jordan. Who was Baby Jordan? Harold Miner. Then we had John Morant. Then we had
I don't think we did that. I don't think we did that.
Dwayne Wade for a while.
I don't think we did that at all.
Yeah, we did.
Hey,
All
honestly,
right,
bro,
cool.
it's whatever you say. Dog.
It's whatever I say. You heard it.
People compared Michael to Wade.
Dwayne Wade, yeah.
All right. Yo, sure.
You know they did.
I was I don't maybe
He was a pup. You know.
Don, you're correct, but also incorrect. But do you think he's only relevant because of LeBron?
That's
No.
the question.
Yeah, I know.
He still got the sneakers out. What about a sneaker brand? The biggest sneaker brand in the world.
Yeah, Don, I don't know. I feel like maybe you. I feel like
He
you
just doesn't want to agree.
no, like I don't
He
disagree.
could
but,
easily be like, you know what, you have a point. But instead, he's going to be like, that's
He's,
not
I mean,
good.
he's still relevant. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I don't. You fucked me up, Don.
Got it. You got it. Chalk it up as a W.
You got me. You got me.
Jared.
You got me.
No, Jared, we're not doing this. You're not going like that, Jared.
I'm back behind. I feel like
Imagine
I feel
Daryl
like,
saying
hey,
this shit.
I just feel like he.
I'm back behind the computer next
Keep
week.
that same
Because
energy.
I feel like Don just fucking like Mario Kart banana peel me, and like I was like, because I feel like I was driving down the straight road and you fucking fucked me up because it wasn't even supposed to be like that, and now I'm in the fucking woods in the secret tunnel.
I guess my question for you would be like, what exactly is your question? Because I'm like,
so is Michael Jordan? They say Michael Jordan is only relevant because of his or because of his comparison to LeBron.
So no, that I don't agree with that. Scott, I don't agree. He's got the sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
He's an ambassador of the game. He was an owner of the game. You know what I mean? Well, for this era, he's been on two of the greatest lists. So like, there's always going to be a reason to trot him back out. No. You know what I mean? And it's not to Don's point of saying that Ja Morant, because like, first of all, like half those motherfuckers was never compared to Michael fucking Jordan. Like
Who? Half?
Yeah, like half. Like
Who did I say that wasn't?
More than 90%.
Dwayne Wade, Ja Morant.
That's two. Kobe and LeBron was the other two.
So that's 50%. Fuck, they talking about 9.
What they talking about?
Bro.
What they talking about, huh?
That's
No.
That's half of the motherfuckers. Every day plus twice on Sunday.
But what they
Because you know Dwayne Wade was. You know Dwayne Wade.
Just because you can say it in a way where we're laughing does not mean that that's correct, bro.
Okay.
In what way would Dwayne Wade be compared to Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan, how it works, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's never two players in the same draft that are compared to Michael Jordan. When someone's compared, there's just one. The other person in that draft is LeBron fucking James.
I know.
So that means Dwayne Wade was not compared to Michael Jordan.
But he was.
But he wasn't.
Never.
He was.
Maybe to you.
Ever.
No, I heard
Never,
conversation
ever.
on not
never.
WIP. I'm talking about
You never.
wide range conversation. Dwayne Wade.
That's a wide range of
Conversation. Dwayne Wade, that first championship in Miami, people's comparing him to Mike.
No, you're actually absolutely 1,000% wrong because that when Dwayne Wade won his first championship in Miami,
No, he won. He's the one he won. He lost
when
one.
he won the first one, I understand what you're saying. It was not Michael Jordan he was being compared to, it was Kobe Bryant. And the reason he was being compared to Kobe Bryant is because of the Shaq dynamic. It was never Michael Jordan. I'm trying not to go there, but that's what it was.
But I understand I understand, and I respect what you're saying. What I'm saying is that respectfully, he was compared to Michael Jordan.
You know what?
I love it. Let's fucking go.
But like Don on some real shit, that never ever happened.
It did.
Hey, don't let these motherfuckers tell.
What is the comment saying, George? No comments?
All right, so here's a comment.
Use that, just so you know, I'm gonna use that for my wife. Respectfully, I just.
Oh, that's Jared. No, first of all, give credit where credit is due. Respectfully, he's 100% Jared.
Thank you, Jared. I'm using.
Here's the crazy thing. Y'all not even listen. Y'all ain't respect. The answer is actually yes. And here's the thing.
The answer is actually yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So let me explain
And
why.
opinion
The way you said it was factual.
We all arguing how it's no. On the different dynamics on how it's no.
My
Up stages is all.
Would you let me
You said it's
finish?
yes.
Say yes too?
No, you got it, bro.
So my opinion is this. My opinion is this. Basketball, sports in general, is a comparison based thing, right? If you don't have, if you're the greatest, and you have nobody that can even sniff your level, you lose relevancy. Will he be relevant? Yeah, he always be relevant because of his shoes, X, Y, Z, right? Until like when Patrick Mahomes, if there's no Patrick Mahomes, if there's no Tom Brady, people don't talk about Joe Montana. It's just a thing. Like that's the truth, right? People.
So then your answer is actually backwards.
It's backwards, but it's true.
No, but
No.
what you're saying is that LeBron's only relevant because of Jordan.
People are talking about LeBron's relevant because he's playing right now.
So
let me
what
finish.
you're saying is that it can only go.
Let me explain why. Let me explain why it's not backwards.
Okay.
LeBron is relevant because he's the present. So he's going to be relevant because we watch sports. We love sports.
Isn't this what I said? I said whoever was the best person in the league.
About 20 minutes ago when I said you guys got to witness.
No, but this is what I said. Whoever the best person in the league was going to be prepared to
I just
Jordan.
want to point out one thing. Ryan, this sound that you heard did not come from me.
Didn't come.
Cameron, this gentleman here.
Here's
gentleman right
my,
here.
My
That was his
opinion is a little
frustration.
different than yours because I don't think you compare random people to Michael Jordan and makes it relevant. You have to be good enough to get to that level to compare to Michael Jordan. Is what I'm saying. So when you mentioned first year Dwayne Wade, nobody was comparing to Michael Jordan because nobody's comparing year one Dwayne Wade to Michael Jordan.
Who said year one?
That's what
He said the first year he won a championship, and that is still not correct.
No, I said the first year he went. Did he lose the first one?
No, he won the first one. He won the first one.
Mm-hmm.
In the first one that he won, he was compared to fucking Kobe Bryant because Shaq switched teams.
But so ultimately, here's my point. I don't mind the logic behind it because it is a comparison based sport, and if I would not. It's fun debating Michael and LeBron because they're close enough to debate Michael and LeBron.
Can I have a song?
Right? If LeBron doesn't exist, I would not waste time debating Michael and Ja Morant. Right? I'm not doing that. It's pointless. Right? It's a pointless topic. And I think that's the biggest reason why.
Have you ever heard Ja Morant be compared to Michael Jordan?
No. But that's the biggest reason why a lot of people are so adamant about somebody being the face of the league because they want to compare them to somebody.
Don't look at me. The answer is no.
I'm not looking at you for that. That's not why I was looking at you. But go ahead.
I thought you was looking at me for fucking.
No, I was not looking at you for validation. I'm looking at you because he's running away with my comment. But go ahead, we respect. No, not you. Him. Go ahead. You're talking. Go ahead.
2 out of 4.
No, so while Ryan says it's backwards, I understand what he's saying.
Well, because you said Joe Montana, like, or you
said, what I'm saying is the greats. So listen, who's the greatest center of all time, right?
Jason Kelsey.
You talking about basketball?
Just
Wilt Chamberlain, right?
I agree with Jerry.
This motherfucker.
I don't
Jason Kelsey.
Hey! If it roll up the tongue, you roll up the tongue, bro. You ain't on that. But listen, so like example, like I think like
Shaquille O'Neal is the best center.
I'm saying just in terms of like people I love, right? I love Hakeem Olajuwon's game. I've always loved Hakeem Olajuwon, right? He became more relevant when Joel Embiid came in the league because he had somebody to compare it to. No, I'm saying in terms of like how many times people mentioning, oh, he's doing workouts. You disagree?
It resurged, but I don't think he became more relevant
in this time and age, not in his past.
I think to your son, to my son,
my son don't know who Hakeem Olajuwon is.
But the conversation is being more readily had.
You know what? You just actually did help me out right here. You know why Michael Jordan is still relevant, and it's not because of LeBron James. Because your son knows probably who Michael Jordan is, and he has nothing to do with LeBron James.
Got something to it.
But it's probably more to do with the fact that his sneakers and everybody. It's probably the
so it's only because LeBron James. Wait. But I'm talking
about
LeBron James respects him. Stop. LeBron James used Michael Jordan's number.
I'm talking. I'm dispute that. I'm dispute that. But both. Here's the thing. I understand you're saying his relevancy is based on culture. That's more culture. The sneaker thing is more culture than basketball, right? But it's also like people. There are people that wear Jordans that don't know shit about LeBron.
So when LeBron shouts people out, who does he say? He says Michael Jordan. He says.
So do you think that Michael Jordan's actually basketball relevant now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like still like super basketball relevant?
Absolutely.
No, I'm like kind of asking because
Roman knows who Michael Jordan is,
but Roman knows him culturally.
No, Roman knows.
I think Roman knows.
Roman knows.
This. No, Roman knows this. Basketball. Yes.
Your children
however,
around that age, but your youngest will probably might not know Michael Jordan for that. He'll know Michael Jordan for sneakers.
Yeah.
That's what my question was. I wasn't like trying to make a point. Like, I was like
if LeBron is not in the league,
I think
you're probably right. They only will know him for sneakers.
Maybe not LeBron.
Unless there's somebody.
So who's the next man up?
That's the question.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's the next person they're going to compare to Michael Jordan?
After LeBron,
That's going to be.
That's
relevant.
my point. Whoever's the most
Anthony
relevant
Edwards, maybe
is going to be paired to Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, all the greats.
But it's not all the greats, Don. Here's where your question was wrong.
Because
people don't just
depend on what position they play.
Correct.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Not what you said.
No, it's what I'm saying. It's my point. Whoever the greatest person in the league at that position is going to be compared to the best person at that position.
It's true. You are courtside at this show.
It's true though. Hey man,
But like,
it's his world, dog. I love it. Listen, we might get down to see the tail, man. I love
I'm
it.
just saying, I ain't gonna hold you. Like bringing up kids. Like, I don't think it's. I think they are like 90 cultural, 10 basketball. On Michael Jordan.
To bring it full circle, you ask these kids, they'll tell you Paul George is damn near.
They don't know who Paul George is.
They do. Yes,
Paul George is why
everybody know.
He don't got a sneaker. Come to pick it.
No,
Come to pick it.
I got a son.
They know who Paul George is.
I knew.
You were wrong. Paul George is these little kids. Is these
some of these kids say Paul George is the best player of all time.
And it's because they all say, I work in a school. They don't know who Paul George is. They know Embiid.
When the last time you was at school and y'all had a conversation about fucking Paul George outside of the
Friday
shit? Outside of the Sixers shit.
Friday?
Can we count?
Friday?
Move on, guys.
I don't know what's happening.
Don, see, when Don's not watching the clock, you see how he drags every topic on?
Oh, it's not for kids.
I want to put you on splash for yelling at me, but what you doing?
No, go ahead to the next topic.
You start getting in your bag.
Yeah, no.
Let's jump to the NCAA.
Bullet.
Tell me why.
Let me overarching topic. What's your favorite part about March Madness?
The Final Four.
Shit's fucking exciting.
Speak to it.
Shit's fucking exciting. I fucking love it. Doing the bracket and like being wanting your team to win, whether no matter what you picked or whoever the fuck you picked, like that shit's fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like because I'm not the most knowledgeable college basketball
You're
fan.
fumbling a lot of words,
know,
bro.
man.
I'm just gonna point it out because you be on your wordsmith when other people are talking.
What fucked me up is I was about to say a really bad word. I was about to say a word that made no sense in this conversation.
Y'all
Like,
can't blame me for everything.
I don't watch it that religiously, so like I'm a casual watcher because it's just a lot of games.
Casual.
So then once you start to fucking get into it, then you just start like sometimes you just start picking. Some of these games you just fucking pick, and like then it gets exciting. And then these kids are fucking playing they asses off, and it gets down to like 12 and a 7 going at it. Like you're like, God damn, like these motherfuckers, like you would think that they would get blown out, but it's not. It's close. You getting down to the wire. It's just exciting. Like it's just an exciting time.
Sure. What's your favorite part about March Madness?
I'm a Duke fan.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
You blue blood through and through.
I wasn't looking for
You want
Validation.
validation, dog.
The word is
Since
validation.
fucking 1992, my nigga.
Okay.
Christian Leitner.
Love it. Let's go. Finish it. He was agreeing with you, dude.
Come on.
What you was wrong?
He trying to be the spirit of bus.
Hey, Ryan. Sometimes you just be out here trying to help your Neo out. You just be out here trying to help your Neo out. And they just
Sometimes you don't need help. You just want it. You need some energy, Jared.
pause.
What he's saying is your energy is lacking, bro.
Sometimes you want it. Wow. Ern, I propose you. But keep going. Keep cooking, Ern. I mean, Jerv, you was cooking.
So anytime I like the tournament just because, to Ryan's point, upsets happen. It's usually a lot of dramatic games. I like one and done tournament situations that generally builds for exciting exciting play. So and it's dope to get to see like these smaller schools or for instance you'll see you'll look at Cooper Flagg's the team he was on in high school, right? They had the 5 dudes, right? All of them didn't go to Duke. All of them didn't go to whoever, Kentucky, whoever the case may be. Yeah. You got one in Maryland. You got one at Georgia. You know what I mean? So it's dope to see these 5-star dudes that may have chosen a path that allowed them to be more of the man, get an opportunity to play against players that they probably think and know that they're better than. You know what I mean? So it's excitement. And then it's always better when my team is
nice. I get you. Listen,
we're about to chip up.
Don.
Why is this nigga ice cream with me?
I wasn't ice cream.
Don,
Shit, no. Run the tape back.
Light skin. No, I wasn't. I actually agree with everything you was saying. I was in all of the things that you were saying, bro. Like I don't know why you're so sensitive. you made a great point.
Oh, that's why you was whispering light skin?
Yeah.
Could you just
Because he's so sensitive, bro. Like all you got to do is look at him too hard, and he get wild, and it'd be like,
I don't want any man looking at me too hard.
damn, you need to be more secure in yourself. Like, damn, you don't like damn. Like I was having all positive thoughts. Like, bro,
I don't like that, dog. I don't like that.
Hear me out. You got it.
I don't like that. Respectfully,
I was vibing with. Hey, Earth, bro, 100%. I was vibing with what he was saying.
Bro.
I was 100% vibing with what he was
He
saying.
asked you a question.
I wanted to give you kudos for what you said.
Don't spend your time talking about me, bro. You can talk about me anytime you want.
You're right. I agree with what Jer said.
I agree with Jer.
I 100%. I don't watch college basketball. I watch it during March Madness, usually around the Sweet 16.
So,
I'm not in that joint this early.
I mean,
Respectfully, go ahead.
but what? I mean, all right, cool. But there was like 2 rounds before this.
You're right.
So why did you watch them?
Dog, because I'm a dad.
All right, cool.
Move on.
I think
I'm sorry, dog. I didn't.
The best thing for me about March Madness is
I feel like I felt attacked for watching the first 2 rounds.
No. I want you to expound on what you watch.
No, I did.
expound. That ain't it.
And
Expound? That is actually the word to use. I want you to elaborate.
He did correct you when you did it correctly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Uneducated
the
nigga.
wordsmith has spoken. Damn, I'm uneducated. Damn, Don is on fire, bro. Listen, I love it.
Sizzle.
Hey, just because I be high, this was NBA. Don't mean I ain't got a brain.
The ball would be fire and the rim would be.
Hey, so March Madness was.
Wow.
Yeah, Darryl said, "Wow, Darryl, you got a wow out of Darryl, bro.
It's not because of what you're thinking.
You cooking?
Darryl is like, Don is out here cooking, y'all.
I just said you were cooking.
That's exactly what Ern was thinking.
I know. That's what he
just
said.
said. That's not what you think.
Because it was not what you would typically think.
But it's also not why.
It is what he just said.
You are right. I just want you two to know that you are witnessing this shit.
Bro, what did I just say?
All right, look.
I said
can I
that's
get on my March?
good.
March
You
Madness,
got it,
please?
bro. You got it.
March Madness to me.
If you don't want your producers all up in your videos,
Correcting your grammar.
The best thing about March Madness to me is that I actually don't need the players names.
I feel you.
Okay.
So let me elaborate. I used to follow college basketball heavy, right? Like I was like, oh, I was a Villanova guy. You know what I'm saying? Now we're asking, yes, we weren't.
Oh, that's your team?
Yeah, I'm a Villanova.
You just gave him a wheeze. So, Paul.
Well, I mean, that's the only team I've really followed hardcore. Them and probably Arizona, because I was a Mike Bibby fan.
about to slap them
Back in the day.
motherfuckers this
It's
week.
possible. More than likely, absolutely.
Damn right.
But here's the thing: you can watch college basketball, March Madness, and just enjoy basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
And you get the backstory during the game like a Marvel movie, right? Like you learn about these guys as you're like
Your history.
you
get the origin story every time.
Until you put money on it. Until you in the pool, because then you like, I need my teams to win. Fuck this other team.
Okay.
But when you don't, you watching it to watch
The
it.
commentator of the team, like they give you their origin
Yeah,
story.
they give you the origin
You get a
story.
high school highlight.
you get the whole backstory during the game.
But if that high school highlight ain't on the team that you bet on, you fuck that highlight. Okay, I respectfully.
And then you also the second thing about it is when we talk about parity, right? The thing that we hate about the NFL, NBA the most is like 9 times out of 10, the best teams is gonna win, right? You can when you introduce a number of teams that people don't have experience with, that they haven't. I like it. Give me some. Give me more of that energy. You know what I'm saying? That they don't have experience with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm saying that people haven't seen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That they haven't played the bigger blue bloods.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? When you ain't got all that and then they come to the table, you know what they do?
What?
Shock the world.
Shock the world.
I like it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. He cooking right there.
Hey, sometimes you need to buy somebody to bounce ideas off of. I'm him.
What did they do?
Where are you? Who's done? I don't do brackets.
Yeah, I do brackets.
But if
You
you
don't
do
do brackets?
here's the thing.
He tried to get us to go.
You want to know why I started doing brackets?
Like that's
Because it's cool doing brackets until you losing to the chick from your office and picking based on color, bro.
So last week when you said let's do a bracket,
From the lady from your office. Chick. I don't know chick.
I'm sorry, woman.
I'll tell you this right now. So the family, we do it every year.
Mhm.
We've been doing it probably it's like 4 or 5 years.
I can tell.
And one, I think that's fun. Like that's fun because
It's
for
first
some
time
crazy
seeing.
reason,
Because last week
everybody's into it. Like
Last
your friends,
week
like,
when you brought this topic up, I was like, yo, let's start from the Sweet 16. Ryan was like, no, we got to start
been a wholesome moment.
from the top. Fuck your story, nigga.
I like it though, Don.
No, he wanted to start from the top because that's what his family is used to. I mean,
most people. Sorry.
No.
Finish, Ryan.
But I was just saying, like, it's just something we always do, and we were talking about the chick from your office. Long story short, Kara usually wins.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that motivates.
We can go.
But you know what's crazy for you? That would actually because
But it's fun,
motivates
because-
her to watch basketball.
But we'll watch it all this weekend. You were saying what we do this weekend, and we literally watch it all day long.
So the question I was gonna get to before you gave us that wholesome moment, which I love.
Halfway.
If you've done the bracket,
Stop it.
where are your brackets?
Let's see these
Like
brackets.
on paper, like where are they? Like how you feel
Read your
about it?
bracket out.
No, you don't.
You mean where are they? Like in like
Yeah,
status
like,
or
this
like?
is status.
yeah.
Like how you feel? Like are you doing well? I don't need you to tell me I got all them saying. Are you doing in your mind? Are you objectively doing well? Are you doing bad? And what Ryan wanted us to know is what was the biggest upset to you? And
Yeah.
how you feel about it?
I mean, I'm still alive in my brackets because I got Duke winning.
Oh yeah, there
Like,
you go.
other than that, like
Actually.
And I think you're gonna be alive.
Can I ask you a question?
sure.
I think Florida actually.
Do you do a bracket? Do you do multiple brackets a year?
Do you do multiple brackets?
Yes.
Do you usually have one where Duke is at least in the Final Four?
Nah, if Duke's good, then they're good. If they're not, they're not.
Who hurt me though this year? Somebody did.
Gonzaga.
I'll say this. Just watching the tournament. I don't like. I know like a lot of people are like, yo, it's going crazy right now. But for me, an upset is not 8 beating 9. An upset is not.
You're such a.
That's not an upset to me.
So what's the upset?
No, technically it's an upset, but those teams are actually. There's so many teams. Those teams are evenly matched.
Okay.
So what, like
it's an
Yeah,
upset.
like,
It's
so
an
like
upset.
to me, I think there's really only been maybe 3 real upsets this year. So far.
this year. Okay.
So far, right?
Okay.
St. John's hurt me.
St. John's was one.
St. Bonaventure in there?
McNeese State beating Clemson was one.
Who?
McNeese State.
Oh yeah,
beat
McNeese.
Clemson.
Yeah, McNeese.
And then what was the third one?
Wisconsin lost.
Was
What was Wisconsin rank?
Wisconsin was the 3 seed.
And they lost. That would be the other one. Yeah. So like
Those 3 teams. That
Georgia
you mentioned is
losing.
why I'm-
while you're doing well.
No, they're why I'm not doing well because I believe I have all 3 of those teams in the Final Four with Duke.
Hold it. See,
What?
is it cool to do more than one bracket?
I think you have.
Is it cool?
I think if your goal is to actually win something, you got to.
People don't do more than one bracket.
Everybody does more. Than
More than one
About to
bracket.
say, I always do more than one bracket.
Different picks.
Yeah.
I do an upside bracket, and then I do a bracket where I think
I don't like that.
But that's
the
what
team that I pick
Yeah, I don't like it.
is going to get to the Final Four.
I don't like it because then they're like
it's couching. It's
yeah,
couching. I'm
you
couching
do
my
one
pick.
bracket.
Yeah.
If I enter multiple times, I do the same bracket multiple times.
Damn, you
I'm not mad at that.
Locked
Because
in.
that's what I
You either
do.
have
Ryan.
connection on your
Yeah,
pick.
that's
or
what I'm
don't.
saying. Like,
you
I don't
locked
like-
in, bro.
I don't like entering different
My
things
counter
different
to
ways.
you,
Respectfully.
my counter to you that would be is like I would respect that more if you were watching college hoops all year long and you knew what the fuck you're doing, but you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
But it doesn't matter one way or the other because it don't matter if you know what you're doing. It's like if
It's not like your picks are.
He's
it's like,
loyal.
No,
to his
Picks
oh,
are
no, no,
based on anything other than you saying.
Yo,
Oh yeah, BYU.
America.
I like that name.
This just lets you know
But you gotta stay
Ryan
with
Russell
it.
is a loyal
You
nigga.
gotta stay with it.
Because if you just gonna pick
You
the
know
same
what, Tyler,
bracket, Ain't he like
You
Dallas?
owe $1.
Everybody owes $1.
It's cool, but this is his first time on the table. He's gonna pay these funds.
He owes because he only
First of all,
owes us.
Does he owe more? Multiples?
No, Jerv owes like 50.
Jerv is paid into the fund. You
I had paid into the fund.
Time out. Did y'all just see what happened? The nigga got called out.
No, I got you one.
First thing he said.
No. That's not how that went. That's not how that went.
That's not how it went down.
I respectfully understand what he was saying. When he brought it to you and was like comparing you to me, and I'm like,
he compared me to you.
he did.
I don't.
No, you
guys didn't hear it, but
Y'all continue.
No, I didn't know. You need to tell me if he
said,
or not.
said Jerv has contributed to the fund, and I said
After you said Jerv.
no, I didn't.
Okay.
He said it first. I was listening to him.
Okay,
He said it
You're right,
first.
bro.
I commented on what
right.
he said.
You're right, bro.
It's on wax. But anyway, yes, I did commit the offense, and I have no problem paying.
I love it. I like your energy, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what.
Yeah,
That's not where I was
reflection.
going. I'm just saying it's been a lot of slippage.
Oh, I'm sure, but I just wanted to point out that you did it.
You got it, bro.
That's all I wanted.
You got it.
All right. So last week we started a little series where we ran through the AFC East. I'm not AFC in general. Picked every team in the AFC and named the best player for every football team.
I think Don should be the first one to say his place every single
Yeah,
time.
I love it.
Let's go.
So we're gonna continue that series where we're doing.
You gotta let George know.
Me and George.
You've been in communication, my man.
So we're gonna do the NFC this week.
This nigga did not get out of the house this week.
No, I did not.
That's what
I've been in the house
That's what this is.
every day.
This is outside to him.
So
Right?
I'm
George
here
will
for
throw
it.
out a team.
First of all,
The full NFC?
hello,
Full
America.
NFC. You just
How you
name them.
doing?
All you have to do is name the
I'm
best.
Don
player.
Vaughn.
To this,
If you think only time you
I'm
argue is
Kansas.
if it's
My
egregious.
birthday.
Wait, if you think it's
June
egregious,
24. I like long walks on the beach. I'm dark skinned. I got a beard. You know what it is. But just hold on. Pump your brakes. I'm married though. Keep talking.
What the fuck is going on, America?
Hey, I was talking.
George, let's go.
All right, we're gonna start with the NFC.
I hope it's nothing but niggas in the chat right now.
Chicago.
you start from the alphabetical order at the top, right?
No, I'm just going.
Oh, you doing NFC North? I got you. Oh, my bad, bro. Sorry.
Damn, who wants Chicago? Who's their quarterback right now? They just got a new
Best
quarterback.
DJ Moore.
Not
DJ
currently of all time.
Oh, all time. Oh,
We did
Of all time?
I forgot.
We did this
That
last week.
fucked me up this whole time. Like
Brian Urlacher.
He done ruined my.
Wow.
He done ruined my whole fucking
Okay, that
thought
answer was
process.
Brian Urlacher.
I
Someone
like
else.
it.
Or sweet? No. Sweetness.
Yeah, Walter Payton.
Walter Payton.
That was where I was going to go.
I had to think. Go ahead. Barry Sanders
Emmanuel Sanders.
Megatron.
was better than Barry. I respect you
Barry Sanders.
being different. Ryan's always going to be different.
Green Bay.
I said Barry Sanders.
Oh, you did? Okay, Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Shit. Okay, Green Bay.
Brett Favre.
This is perfect.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Bart Starr.
That's not a bad choice.
I was like,
How many times did Brett Favre go to the Super
He
Bowl?
threw like 5 more passes.
Didn't Brett have multiple appearances in the Super Bowl?
They both only won one.
He only won.
No, he only won one. I think Brett went
That's fair.
twice.
I like
He didn't
that.
go twice, but he
Reggie White.
Yeah, Brett
Time out.
Brett
God
Brett
damn.
over Aaron.
Here's the thing about Reggie White. And,
No,
and
like
I was
that.
going to use Reggie White for another team.
Reggie's the best on the Eagles.
What other team could you possibly use him
He
for? He can also be the best player.
can be on multiple teams. I didn't know.
He's better. I'm not gonna do that. 'Cause he's the greatest defense player ever. I don't give a fuck about Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, well, since you talk about it, we're gonna go NFC East Giants.
What did we finish the NFC North? Because I felt
Yeah.
East.
Packers.
I'm sorry. You're right. My apologies.
Thank you.
Man, you getting that Don smoke from the Jerv don't fuck with
Minnesota.
this, guys.
Minnesota.
The Vikings. of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson or Juju. I mean, not Juju. What's his name? JJ now. Justin Jefferson. Either Adrian Peterson though. His body will work.
By the name of Randy fucking Moss.
I'm gonna go Adrian Peterson over Randy, but I respect him.
Would you say Randy
I'll give Randy Moss.
is not a Raider?
No, Randy would definitely.
I think the Raiders is the one team he's not.
That's the only team he's not good. Boy.
Where was he before he was at Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Did you draft him?
He got drafted by Minnesota.
In New England. Right?
I like Randy.
He ended at New England.
But I like Adrian Peterson.
No, he ended at Minnesota.
Oh, he was there twice.
And he went to Tennessee after he went to New England.
Okay.
So.
Shit, I forgot he was at that.
Yeah, I didn't think about the Tennessee.
Damn.
This is why.
Yo, I forgot about that.
Hey. This is why I said he would be a great GM.
I just know fucking useless facts. That does not make me a great GM.
I just totally
GMs
forgot about
know
it.
useless
Like, I can see
facts.
it now, but I totally forgot about it.
Next up, NFC East.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who?
Lawrence Taylor.
Giants.
Saquon Barkley.
You can't be considered literally the greatest defensive player of all time and not be the best.
I'm just thinking about
Saquon Barkley.
It's definitely Lawrence Taylor.
Saquon Barkley.
It can't be Saquon Barkley.
I that's your answer. I don't want to be with everybody else. Saquon
That's
Barkley.
the WIP. He wanted to get a WIP.
That's the WIP in.
He gave me a.
Hey. Saquon.
Lawrence Taylor.
LT. Everybody said LT.
Except Don. Don said Saquon.
We'll go with Washington Commanders. Also known as the. I didn't say it.
I'm going to go. Damn, this is.
Who was the Indian quarterback they had back in the day? They went to multiple Super Bowls. Ripken. Mark Ripken. Number 11. Mark Ripken. He won one, but they went to two. They went to two. They won one.
I'm going Art Monk.
He's an indigenous American.
Yeah, he had to get to some
He
shine.
went to two, but the one was with Doug Williams. Not
Yeah.
Mark Ripken went to one Super Bowl.
Won the one Super Bowl. I'm going Art Monk.
Who did they play?
One thing I know
He's
is
right.
like,
You don't have to-
But who did they play? You may be right.
Mark Ripken played against the Bills.
The Bills. Okay, that's the Super Bowl I was thinking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
he just went once.
Okay.
For Washington,
Who's they one edge rusher? Sorry, my bad. I'm talking out loud.
honestly, it's probably
Arrington?
Riggins.
Who?
John Riggins.
It's someone from that era.
You got Art Monk. You got Darryl Green.
Darryl Green.
Taylor.
Darryl Green.
The cornerback that was killed.
That was not him.
He's most beloved. I think
He was beloved.
I think
That's actually a conversation for another.
it's another thing. I agree.
Because
Who you say?
some question whether
He was beloved.
not that he's beloved. It's if the belovedness is
Worth it.
LeVar Arrington.
LeVar
Arrington. I mean,
Adrian Peterson.
He's my
Yeah, I'm.
most.
So we got.
That's what I mean.
This
honestly,
is the first time we've had
it ain't a
four
whole lot
different
of.
answers.
It ain't a whole lot of
no,
risk.
Darryl Green. You said Darryl Green too.
No, I said Art Monk.
Okay, yeah, Darryl. It's Darryl Green.
I said Art Monk. You got Darryl Green. He got LeVar Arrington. He got Mark Ripken.
Dallas Cowboys.
Art Monk's not even in the Hall of Fame yet. He should be.
Art
Emmett Smith.
Oh, he just got in.
Emmett
Dallas
Smith.
Cowboys.
Yeah. You got Emmett.
Dallas Cowboys.
Troy Aikman.
Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin. I got Emmett Smith.
What's your offensive tackle name?
Leon Lett.
What's his name? Larry.
Larry Allen.
Larry.
Oh,
Allen.
Larry Allen.
Allen.
Larry Allen had the big thing on the back of his shoulder.
Leon Lett.
Because you started with an L.
You look Deion Sanders.
Oh, he didn't play there long enough, Jerv.
He was
He definitely behind
There
Emmett.
more than he played in San Fran in Atlanta.
But hey,
More than Atlanta.
hey,
No.
hey,
I'm sorry, maybe not. Okay, not Atlanta.
he definitely behind Emmett.
He was.
Who was he at Atlanta?
He did.
Probably like 4 years.
Yeah.
Dion was,
Definitely in Atlanta.
He signed his first
He said
contract.
how long?
He signed his first contract and he was drafted by Atlanta. He signed his first contract in Atlanta.
Yeah,
You in Atlanta, San Fran,
He was
then
there
Dallas.
6-7 years.
I got you. I'm checking right now.
I mean, but you can. But you say not there long enough. You didn't make an impact. Though.
Who?
Yeah.
He made impact everywhere.
I know, but you said it
His greatest single year was in San Francisco.
Okay, but you saying it didn't matter.
Au contraire, mon frère. Don't you even go there. He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Atlanta, 1 in San Fran. He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Dallas.
So 5.
So it's exactly what I said. I said he played just as long in Dallas as he did in Atlanta.
Okay, true.
So 5 years in Dallas.
Better in Atlanta than he was.
Hey, you changed it. 5 years in Deion Sanders. He played 5. He played 5 years.
No way. You give me Dallas, Deion.
So
the argument is the best player.
That wasn't even the argument.
Well, that's the topic.
The topic is who's the best player.
No, I'm saying, but like that.
So, don't say no. I'm just saying because you just.
What I'm saying is the argument wasn't that at that time.
I said Deion, and you said he didn't even play in Dallas that long, and I said because he played in there just as long as he played in Atlanta.
I'm saying he can't. Okay.
I'm waiting for that.
We're dying.
I said you don't like my energy. You don't like my answer. You're throwing a little.
You said Deion. Who did you say?
From Atlanta, Larry Allen.
We're throwing Dallas.
I'm sorry. Who's the tackle?
Larry Allen.
Larry Allen.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I just didn't know who you said.
Next team, George. Next team.
You said Emmitt.
Super Bowl world champion
of last year.
Hey, 2 times.
Of last year. Last year's Super Bowl.
Current fucking world.
It's not current. We all 0-0.
My nigga. We haven't even gotten our rings yet, dog.
Nobody can fuck about y'all rings. Nobody gonna watch that shit.
Y'all late.
You're going to say Reggie White?
Damn.
No, I thought that's what he said already. I thought he said for multiple teams. When he said Reggie White for Green
I
Bay.
was going. That was actually me.
Why
that said that.
Is it the air? Because you're talking rather loud, not aggressive, just loud. It's like
I got this one.
That was me. I would say Reggie.
I say it's Reggie White.
I'll go Donovan McNabb.
Didn't Bednarik play on y'all team?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I see what type of time y'all. See, you should have said fucking Cowboys second, Joe.
He trying.
I can see what type of time
He trying to show. He trying to show a little bit of knowledge.
No, he trying to be a fucking asshole.
They used to call like.
Next.
I didn't hear Ryan.
I think he was alive
He's
last
Chuck
time y'all
McNair.
fucking won. He's not live.
Side note. My favorite player from the Eagles is Steph Joyner.
Awesome. So we did Washington, the Giants, Dallas, and Eagles, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't hear Ryan's answer for the Eagles.
Chuck Bednarik.
He said Bednarik. He said it 6 times. You just don't like it. It's a terrible pick.
NFC North.
Why is it
Atlanta
terrible?
Falcons.
Michael Vick. No, Julio Jones.
Michael Vick.
Julio Jones.
It's Deion.
Damn, fucking
Deion. It's Deion.
I was going to go Deion.
I thought you said I couldn't. All right,
No,
I made it up. No, I'm sorry. You're right.
I think Michael Vick's shine was bigger than Deion.
I made that up because I was like, you can only pick. I'm in my own mind. It's Deion.
wanted to be that?
No.
Who did you say?
It's 100% Deion Sanders.
I don't know, but you keep pointing to me kind of aggressive.
Bro,
it's just a lot of this.
Ryan, look at me. Lights, camera.
Who did you say, Don?
He said Vick.
I said Michael Vick.
To you.
Ryan, who did you say, Ryan?
I whisper to you again.
Deion.
Right, Michael Vick. Okay.
Carolina Panthers.
Luke Kuechly.
I'm gonna blow y'all up. The Raging Cajun.
I don't know.
What was his name? He was the quarterback.
So you talking about George? What's the boy that be on fucking
The quarterback.
Cam Newton?
No, not. Oh no, but I'm gonna go Cam Newton.
Are you thinking Andy Dalton?
Andy Dalton.
The red rifle?
Because that's when I was in college and I used to use Carolina. That was the squad I
That's
used.
definitely not who you think about because Andy Dalton was
Carolina. Not Andy Dalton. So the quarterback,
Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's who you.
Jake Delhomme. The Raging Cajun. It was a joke. I was joking. The Raging Cajun. But I'm definitely going Cam Newton.
I think Cam Newton.
Who you got? I said Luke Kuechly.
That's very.
I only said that because you said Ryan was trying to show us his knowledge of the team.
I got you.
Yeah, but you didn't get any.
Nolan Saint.
Drew Brees. Drew Brees. I dare somebody to say Taysom Hill.
Better not say fucking Taysom Hill under that, but
Marcus,
Mariota.
He about to say. He about to say the running back. What's his name? The young boy that won the Heisman.
Mark Ingram.
Reggie Bush.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Thomas Edward Patrick.
Wait, who'd you say for the Saints?
Marcus Coast.
Derek Brooks.
I'm going.
Warren Sapp. Actually, I'm tripping. Warren Sapp.
Mike
For what?
Allstott.
You talking about the Buccaneers?
Derrick Brooks.
Mike Allstott.
Oh, I like
Tom Brady.
I like the set. I like the
This
set.
fucking AirPod is fucking you up. It's taking you out, dog. That shit got you in a fucking stranglehold.
I don't understand why he just doesn't. He's right here. Just listen to us right here. Talk.
Tom Brady. Yo, you like the black one on Family Guy. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain.
I have another presentation in my head that's 30 seconds after we say anything.
Why don't you check it out though? You at the table.
Because I need to know if it messes up.
George is right here.
He's not going to know
But he's
because it's in my ear.
And it's real loud, so I can hear it.
It's all right. It's all right.
But
Okay. What's the
last
next
four.
one?
This just fucking.
Arizona Cardinals.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry.
Larry Legend.
Don
That's
Harris. We all said Larry.
We all said
I
Larry.
didn't know. 30-second delay, so I didn't know if he was with us.
He's funny. I had to let you know.
We all Larry Legend.
All right. Rams.
Marshall Vault.
I agree.
Aaron Donald.
Torrey Holt.
I disagree. Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald. Yeah.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Marshall Faulk. Isn't Marshall Faulk already in the Hall of
Aaron
Fame?
Donald's probably
Aaron Donald's not in the Hall of Fame because he's
You're right.
ever played football.
You're correct. I'm not taking away from Aaron Donald.
No, it's Aaron Donald.
It's Aaron Donald.
It's
Okay.
Aaron Donald.
No, I agree.
And I'm not saying you're saying, but like,
But it's like a one.
the rule should be if you played for a team long enough
Mhm.
and you're considered
The
the,
best
greatest
that you
ever,
ever
and
presented.
No, I had to go back.
you're probably the best in your franchise.
Yeah, no.
history.
I had to go back in my head. Pause.
Seahawks.
Russell.
No.
Seahawks.
Russell Wilson, right?
No, what's who?
Largent.
Steve
Steve
Largent.
Largent.
No, give me.
No, what's the bull that was
Give me the running back.
the nemesis of Bo Jackson?
Sean Alexander.
Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, fuck that. Give me Marshawn.
Marshawn Lynch.
Actually, fuck you. Give me fucking Marshawn, dog.
Marshawn Lynch.
Dog.
You pointed at me.
No, with the white bull that came out the same
I know what
year
you're talking about.
of
That's
Bo
what I'm trying to
Jackson.
think.
This is my troll phase.
Oh no, that's not what I was talking.
No one knows what you're talking about.
The bull that was on steroids.
Oh, you talking about the boy that got ran over? What's his name?
Oh,
White bull. He was like Ultimate Warrior in the 90s.
Yeah, fuck. Damn.
I just can't
Damn.
think
Why we all forget his name?
I'm looking right at him. I know exactly the fuck he's
Yeah, who?
He wears this. Remember, he wore the
Sunglasses.
Yeah, figure him out. Figure him out. Figure it out.
can't.
Figure it out. Go ahead. No one tell him.
No,
No one
it's
tell
right
him.
there.
No one tell him. No one tell him. No one tell him. No one Google. Figure it out on your own.
He was like a bus.
Oh, here you go. You even are close to getting to his last name because his last name begins with a B.
I'm lost on that. You fucked me up.
Boswell.
Boswell. It's with
Boswell's not it. but
Chris Boswell.
Bosworth.
Bosworth. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bos.
Not the best.
The Bos.
Not even.
No,
He's
no.
actually ass.
He's the biggest bus.
Okay.
Did he get run over?
Yes.
Yeah.
He got ran over in college, and it was him versus Bo, right?
Bo Jackson.
It was.
It was him
in
versus Bo. And it was supposed to be when Bo Jackson got to the league and he got to the league, they was supposed to clash.
That did happen.
And he was on steroids
I
bad.
thought you said he got like ran over by a car or something.
too.
No.
He
He got ran over. He got trucked in the league.
Use steroids. I'm like,
I was saying you jerk. I was gonna say shit. I was like,
That was
I'm with John. Steroids
I was
was
like,
the reason.
That was
I
my
watched it.
troll answer.
That
That was my troll.
Play 4 teams in the West. That's all.
okay. Great time.
No, San Fran.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I was messing.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
yes, sir.
Oh, Joe Montana.
Montana.
Again, if you are considered in Jerry Rice's case, you're not considered just the greatest wide receiver. You're literally considered
The
damn near
greatest of all
player to
time.
ever play football, and you're going to tell me that someone else in their franchise is better. Y'all don't. Okay.
No, Jerry Rice. You're right. You are 100% correct.
I'm going
I
Joe
know
Montana.
the fuck I'm
All
right.
right. Last topic before we close the show out. So
What?
last topic.
No. When I'm on the show, we're not gonna close this show out early. No, we're gonna tell 10:30. I'm playing. I'm trolling. That was me playing. That was a joke. He can close the show out.
Last time, so
You still gotta push the button because the
No, George know how to. George know how to.
It's not when George.
It's not George.
It's when
Today it
Don
is.
locks us
Don't do that to George.
Don't lock that shit off.
guys, let's get to that point. Let's get to that point. So
Stop stealing this show.
Because you know what? He wants us to get out of his house because he's tired. He wants us to
actually we can get back to the show real quick, and then I'm good with y'all saying long as pause. Then it's not that type of show. Relax here. So we talked about McNeese State beating Clemson, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get y'all feelings on Amir Aura Khan and him making more. Okay, so
you have to tell.
I'm out.
You have to tell this one.
Because he didn't start watching until the season.
Ryan, you want to get the background on this one?
I saw the look at this man said, I got no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
So
But I'm
what was he's a
manager.
He's a
equipment manager.
Yeah, he is equipment.
Oh, the ball boy news.
Yeah. Who walks out with the boom box?
Yeah.
And blah blah blah. Now he's getting NIL deals.
He's about to transfer.
Some say he gets more NIL money than
He got a whole bunch. He getting paid and shit.
Transferred to NC
He's
State.
about to transfer because the coach got a new job.
Yeah.
The coach went to NC State, so the coaches bring him to
Took
NC
him with
State.
Yeah, I know the story.
Some people don't like it. Some people.
Niggas is haters.
Yeah, I don't. So like
How can you hate on a young person getting money?
Because some people say he shouldn't be getting more money than the star players of the team.
You know why?
His personality.
More of a star than the star players.
I agree. I don't disagree.
We're only talking about them because he was walking down the joint. Otherwise, they'd have just been a team that won. They're like, oh, that's what's up. McNeese State won, and they then went home on the fucking first weekend like all them fucking teams go home.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't none of them other kids transferring to NC State.
The thing that bothers me is like,
no, you good. Here's the thing.
The thing that bothers me is like, my man is making money. Like it's not his fault that
nobody had issue with shit like this when they was rolling that old ass nurse out for
St. Mary's.
Yes, for 6 years. I'm saying,
She's dying.
She's alive. First of all, I'm just saying.
She's a sister of the Lord. Okay?
But they would roll her out at basketball games like she
was attending basketball games because she
she got more camera time than Taylor Swift.
She got hella camera time.
Nobody had issue with it then. But because it's a boom box and a young POC, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody
I was about to say, I don't know what you about to call him, my guy.
What's POC?
Because we don't know what
POC is. Come on, man, don't do that. We're not doing that. We don't know.
Something about he just looked at me.
I just wanted to know.
Staring at me like that.
No, my man said,
What's POC?
No, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I did not get that anybody from McNeese State had a problem with it. That's the problem. So he
had the cameras on that school.
On that instance, everybody else is that's hating.
People are like really. Some people are really upset about this shit. Fucking confusing me. Like you're mad that this young kid is getting money.
Old people.
It was on the radio.
Because they got more opportunities.
Social media
than we did.
Because the avenues are crazy.
Yeah.
And guess what? I didn't call fucking Wingstop to fucking give me this deal. They called me.
All I did.
I got a whack ass commercial, but I got paid.
All I did was my job, and I was good at it.
Side note: here's a life lesson for anybody. If you accidentally run to a bag, if a bag accidentally runs to you, accept that.
Take this bag.
Don't say, "Yo."
All bags.
The only time that is frowned upon to be humble. The only time that's frowned upon to be humble is when someone is offering you a bag.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. No disrespect. Count your statement right now. Like you don't believe what you're about to say.
I just give you a bag. My man said, "I have to hold and what he says to be true to it." But I'm taking the bag, bro. And if they say, "Yo, walk out of this basketball team with a boombox."
Dude,
no.
That's not what Diddy's telling you to do.
Cool, that's what I just said. It depends on what they. I said you don't have to hold.
That's why we wanted to bring this.
I said couch your statement.
So you could just give us an extra layer to your statement.
We don't thank y'all for joining in. Y'all know what it is. Wing Whiskey and Sports.
Wings
He will not
whiskey,
be in the
and
seats next
sports.
week.
Hey,
Maybe
Dom
he
might
will
be
be.
here.
Hey,
Podcast
live.
might be back.
Hey, yo.
I
Hey.
might have to figure out how to fucking do this Jones. I might not be back.
Darryl got fired on this day off.
We appreciate your joining
Thanks,
in.
Darryl,
Rate,
for your
subscribe.
service.
Every Monday from when George decided to log us in to when George decided to log us out. We appreciate y'all. One time for the one time. See y'all next week. Peace.
Hurt people hurt people.